On Fox tonight, we're taking a closer look at a brutal crime in Anderson County. This family of four, a husband and wife and their elderly mothers, executed inside their own home. Now, this week marks 7 years since this unimaginable crime in Pendleton. It happened on Refuge Road in a rural area off Old Greenville Highway. Now tonight, Fox County's Brookley Cromer talked with an investigator who is now sharing disturbing new details about the murders and the motive.
There was a lot of people there, but it was kind of eerie. It was just around Halloween, just after Halloween. It was almost like being in a movie or something.
On October 31st, 2015, a nightmare unfolded on a quiet street.
I can close my eyes and see every single one of those bodies.
Staff Sergeant Scotty Hill says the reality set in walking into the Pendleton crime scene.
I've been doing this 15 years now, so that's one of the few scenes that are still that vivid in my mind.
The haunting image of four family members, Mike Scott and his wife Kathy, and their mothers, Barbara Scott and Violet Taylor.
The type of person who's capable of doing something like this is a very dangerous person that we need off the streets. You know, the amount of hatred to stab somebody repeatedly, to slash them, it's not something that even a normal killer would do. It takes a monster to be able to do that.
Hill says this wasn't random. The victims stabbed dozens of times, then shot by someone who knew them and wanted their money.
If you drove by the house, you wouldn't know there was a large amount of money in there. You know, it was a double-wide trailer. They didn't have fancy cars.
But there was a lot of cash in the house. Mike's sister Pam Isbell says her brother bought and sold gold.
He worked hard to try and take care of everyone in his family. He and Kathy were great in first taking care of her mother, and then when my mother grew ill, bringing her in and taking care of her.
In her heart, she can forgive. But it's not over because there's no arrest.
Arrests have not been made, and I am not over it. Violet Taylor, Barbara Scott, Kathy Scott, Mike Scott. Believe it.
So what will it take to solve this case? The investigator tells me no one holds on to secrets forever, and he believes they'll eventually tell someone what happened. Reporting in Anderson County, Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina News.
Investigators say forensic evidence won't solve this case because they believe the killer's DNA was already in the house. What they need is for a witness to come forward.